Do you want to be that guy? That guy who has maximum aura? That guy who has that glisten in his eye? Who everybody looks at when he walks by and they say he has that thing that attracts beautiful people and experiences into his life? Well, if you do, that is what we're going to cover in this video as we look at how you can become a high vibration person. Yes, boys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Miko Stewart and I am on a mission to help men break free from the weakness in society and become more masculine. And I do this by sharing my own life experience and lessons as I went from somebody who was a drug addicted school dropout to a high frequency man who is now a successful online coach traveling the world. And we're going to help you become that high vibrational person that ultimately unlocks doors and opportunities. So, what is your vibration? This is a term that gets thrown around typically in spiritual communities, and I feel like the majority of the population looks down on this word as wacky nonsense. However, everything is operating at a vibration. This bottle is vibrating like fuck right now. This table is vibrating. You are vibrating. I am vibrating. This camera is vibrating. But more importantly, our thoughts, emotions are also operating at a certain vibrational state. And your vibrational state equals an energetic frequency at which you function at and at which you emit into the world. And a prime example of this is if you look at your friend group, or maybe it's you look at different people and people in your circle as either couch friends or treadmill friends. Now, a couch friend is somebody that when you're in their space, when you're in their environment and you've just spent a lot of time with them, you feel absolutely drained. You don't feel like yourself. You feel like the soul and the energy has been sucked right out of you, and all you want to do is go and lie down on the couch and do absolutely sweet fuck all. Whereas you compare to your treadmill friends, these are friends that when you're in their space, you feel invigorated, you feel full of life, and you feel like you can accomplish anything, and you leave their energy, their space, driven, motivated, and ready to take on the world. This is energetic frequency and vibration as a whole. We can all relate to this. We know who we have in our life that is like this. We know we have the people that are positive, that just enrich us and fill us with energy. This is their energetic frequency and this is what they emit. It's not just their smile or the way they talk. It's an energetic frequency that makes you feel a certain way, and it comes down to their internal vibrational state. So we're going to take a look at different people who are operating at a low vibration and a high vibration, and what kind of characteristics and mindsets they adopt. So a low vibrational person, which was me, okay, I was the definition of a low vibrational person, and I'll be honest, I think 80% of people in the West are also operating at a low vibration, and this is just down to how society's been created. So the West is very consumer and capitalism orientated, all about the accumulation of physical things and chasing easy pleasures. Difficult things are supposed to be avoided, and we're just supposed to chase pleasures and keep fueling that hamster wheel of a system. And this will cause a low vibrational person to be born and operate in this world. And this person has bad addictive habits, okay? They have fear-based thinking. They're constantly fearful of what's going to happen in the world, which is why the news is such a powerful media source for control, because it just pushes fear and keeps people stuck and not being able to tap into their inner purpose, which is super important as a high vibrational person, is somebody who has a purpose, a reason to be on this earth. They feel connected to their life mission. For me, it's helping men like you tap into your masculinity and become strong, because I've been in hell and I want to help you come out of it and see what life is really about. This is my purpose right now. This is what I feel very driven towards, and this is what keeps me fueled and going when I hit low points in my life, because I know what the fuck I have to do, and my mission is bigger than chasing easy pleasures, which is what majority of low vibrational people do. It's just constantly chasing that next high, that next dopamine hit, and it's a constant endless cycle of make money in a job you hate, live life in fear, spend that money on accumulation of pleasures and materialistic things, and the cycle goes round and round and round. This person talks about others all the time. They're not focused on themselves. They put their focus on external things like the news, football teams, and other people's opinions. and they gossip and talk about a lot of other people. They have a victim mentality, constantly feeling like everything in their life is very difficult, that nothing works out for them, that they have it much harder than everybody else. And I was the definition of a victim my whole life. Very lazy, slugging around, not wanting to get off the couch, constantly sitting, looking for the easy way out, and ultimately just having a big negative mindset that no matter what happens, they always find the negative in the situation and they make it way more unnecessarily difficult and toxic than it needs to be. This is the definition, the characteristics of a low vibrational person. We don't want to be this person. This is what majority of people are like. It's the way the system has been programmed, and we want to take you from a low vibrational person into a high vibrational person, and it is 100% possible because I've made that change myself, and I help my clients do the same within Project Rebuild. Which, if you want to come and work with me and be coached by me within Project Rebuild, you can click on the Instagram link in the description of this video and you can apply or send me a message. Apply using the link in my bio or send me a direct DM and we can have a conversation, okay? Now, a high vibrational person, okay, is someone that we're trying to achieve, and it is how you move through life with such ease, grace, and appreciation for being alive, and how you attract wealth, success, financial success, beautiful women, all the things that you want in your life is by operating at a high vibrational state. Now, this person has a strong sense of purpose, okay? It's a strong sense of why they're alive and what they're moving towards, especially as a man. Purpose is one of the biggest masculine traits. Self-responsibility, no matter what happens to you, whatever happens to this high vibrational person, they take it in their stride. They are fully accepting that if they want to get out of that situation, it is on them. They do not let their actions and their outsource of their responsibility on other things. It's solely focused on how they can take the action themselves. My camera has started tracking me. I need to put it on pause. Right, there we go. We're back. I got this camera that tracks me as I move from left to right, which is pretty cool, but it can be a bit all over the place. All right, we're back, boys. Now it's a bit off to the left. My OCD is kicking in. Let it go, Miko. Let it go. All right. This person is very active and enthusiastic, okay? I've got OCD. I can't let it go. This person is very active and enthusiastic. Constantly moving, constantly on the go, constantly challenging themselves, being extroverted, trying new things, whether they feel comfortable or not. They're on it, okay? They're constantly being involved in life. Strong connection to God. And I just want to reframe God here, that I do not see God as a man in the sky. I think the separation of religions and my God is better than your God is absolute bullshit. And I really do think it is a tactic by the devil. And there's some Satanism has fallen into these religions to split us apart as a humanity. Because ultimately, I think God is the energy life source that connects us all together. It is the source of everything, and we all have a bit of that God inside us, which makes us all brothers and sisters united. But when we put lines in the country, we put divisions, we put flags, we put religions, we put ideologies, left wing, right wing, conservative, republic, it's all fucking bullshit. And it's a tool used by the oligarchs and the elites in this world, the Satanists, the satanic elites, to divide and conquer us and remove our connection to the connection to God that we all have within us that unites us as one. And this is what a really high vibrational person will have, because this allows you to operate in a very positive state where positive mindset just falls in naturally. You're constantly reframing your negative thoughts because you're not up here, you're down here. So you don't feel identified with your thoughts, you feel identified with your connection to yourself and to God. So everything that's negative just kind of bounces off you, which ties into love and empathy, having love and empathy for other people, okay? I do not feel hate for anybody in my life. I do not see anyone who is struggling with aggression or is toxic in a certain situation. I do not look down on them. I see that as a person who is struggling. I see that as a low vibrational person who does not have the tools and the resources or the life environment to break free and become their highest selves. Because I feel connected to that person, I know that that person has a bit of me inside them. No homo, no sus. So I feel love and empathy, and that puts me in a very high vibrational state because I cannot feel hate for somebody. I cannot feel anger towards somebody deeply. So I'm never going to be in a low vibrational state because hate and anger are low vibrational states. So I am ultimately protected in my love for humanity, which is amazing, right? It sounds a bit crazy, but that is a possible place you can get to. I believe that everything happens for me. Okay, I believe I'm on a path, and all these difficult negative situations are ultimately tools for learning and will eventually come together to create a deeper understanding of life, and is a necessary step on the path that I am on. And ultimately, it is a unique mindset if you, like, your mother dies or you crash your car, you lose all your money, to be like, okay, this is a good thing. This is good. There's learning in this. There's lessons in this. How is this going to make me a bigger, better person? Seems a bit crazy, seems a bit hard to do, but ultimately that is the way forward, and you can achieve this kind of mindset. It is 100% possible, and this is where the real winners are at. So this is a high vibrational person. This is what we want to strive towards, and now I'm going to show you the vibrational states of being, because yes, you can be a high vibrational person. Yes, you can be a fully low vibrational person, but throughout the day, you will go through different vibrational states of being, and they are not necessarily you. You know, you is your soul, your connection to God. You are not your thoughts. You are not your... I'm going to have to fix this because it's driving me nuts. All right, there we go. I think that's good. All right, we're centered, boys. We're back. We're in the fucking zone. Let's go. Low vibrational states will creep in. Okay, now this is something that I find so fucking funny, because I used to wake up every day. Actually, I'll save this for the next point. So these are low vibrational states. Okay, fear. Fear is an illusion. It is a construct and a projection of your past experiences, and you're dictating and letting a future possible situation. You're creating an image of it through fear that isn't real, and it ultimately keeps you stuck and causes you to make poor decisions, which is why we never make a big decision in a low vibrational state. Never. We don't make a decision when we're full of fear, like a fear-driven decision. We don't make an anxiety-driven decision. We don't make the big decisions when we're in stress. Guilt and shame are the most toxic states of being. There's nothing positive that comes from guilt and shame. If you feel a bit of stress, it could be from overwork. Fine, that's actually positive. You know, it's kind of a sign that you maybe need to lower yourself, you know, kind of get back into a high vibrational state. Whereas guilt and shame do nothing for your life. And I've been carrying so much shame my whole life just for being me. From my sexual assault as a child, and shame from parenting and where I grew up in school. It's so toxic because it makes you feel so small, and it makes you feel like there's something wrong with you, and it is the most toxic state of being, in my opinion. And then guilt and regret are also super toxic. Do not feel guilt for anything you've done in your life. Do not feel regret for anything you've done in your life. Forgive yourself. Forgive the other parties involved. Forgive the situation and move on. I've done some horrible things in my life, okay? I used to sell drugs. I used to take money from a disabled man in my local town, okay? We used to go up, because this guy had a bit of a mental disability and he would give out money. We used to plague him for money as teenagers. That's super horrible. But I was a traumatized, low vibrational, fucked up teenager. Okay, I used to rob thousands of euro off my dad because I hated him so much and I wanted to take revenge for my upbringing and my childhood. And if I was to live in the state of regret and guilt my whole life, I would be ultimately keeping myself small and not allowing myself to grow into the person I am today, which is now having a positive impact in life with other people. I've built up good karma. I've righted my wrongs in the past, and I've moved forward. So never operate in a state of guilt and regret. And if you're feeling stuck and lost, it's a lack of direction. It's because you're overthinking a situation and you're not taking action. So ultimately, you need to take action in order to get out of feeling stuck and lost. And then the path will illuminate as you walk it. Do not try and jump to step Z before you've taken step A, okay? Because you're ultimately going to get lost in between. So you need to just lead with action. We never want to make a big decision in a low vibrational state. We need to get into these high vibrational states of being, feeling inspired, feeling confident, feeling happy, feeling peaceful inside ourselves, trusting in the faith of God and our life that we're going to be led on the right path, and letting go of all the fear and the illusion of the what ifs that will happen in life, and being compassionate to ourselves and to others to allow us to move forward with a more positive decision and positive growth orientated decision in the next lifeline that we take when we make a big decision. So these are the vibrational states of being. We need to avoid these as much as possible. If we're in these, I'm going to show you how to get out of them. You need to raise your vibration daily. Okay, it's just a given. You're gonna be in these low vibrational states at some point in the day. It just happens. Okay, now this is what I was gonna say earlier. I find it fucking hilarious that I will go to bed, right? I will go to sleep in the evening feeling inspired, confident, happy, peaceful, trusting, compassionate, motivated to take on the world and conquer the world. And when I will wake up in the morning the next day, I'm full of fear. I'm anxious. I'm stressed. I feel tense. I feel like I don't want to get out of bed. I feel like the day is going to suck. I feel like I hate myself and nothing is going to happen. What the fuck is going on there? Right? That makes no sense. And I used to dictate my day by this feeling. So don't let your day / life be dictated to how you feel, or especially how you feel when you wake up. Because when we go to sleep, our vibration lowers. We enter into a deep space for deep sleep recovery, okay, for our health. But what ends up happening is our vibration goes from here all the way down here. I hope you like the sound effects. It goes all the way down here. So when we wake up, we are waking up in a low vibrational state. And we do not make decisions. We do not decide that we need longer time in bed. We do not decide that we need to hit the snooze button. We do not decide that we need to skip our morning workout. We do not decide that we need to change our plans in the day. What we do decide to do is we raise our vibration straight fucking away. Straight away. You cannot wait around, because if you let that low vibration fester, it's going to become a lot harder to raise that vibration and ultimately take control of your day. So, how can you raise your vibration daily? These are some of the key vibration raisers that vibrational raisers. They will raise your vibration on a daily basis. Is gratitude. Gratitude is a state of being, and I should have put it in here as a vibrational state of being. Gratitude is a state of being that is very strong, because you cannot have fear, dissatisfaction, guilt, shame, all those things when you feel gratitude. Great gratitude for what you already have allows you to bring in more into your life. And the way you can practice gratitude as a beginner is by writing 3 to 5 things that you are grateful for every morning. And you don't do this just by writing down, oh, I'm grateful for the food in my fridge. I'm grateful for my mother, my parents. You write it down and you feel the feeling of having those things in your life. It's a feeling, not a thought. You feel gratitude. And then you go one further. My fucking camera, do you know what? Fuck it. All right, track me, you fucking little bitch boy. All right. Oh, yeah. Now you don't want to listen to me. Come down. Follow my face, you prick. Right. I'm going to let it go. Monkey's doing symbols in my head. The monkey's doing symbols in my head. Bring it back. All right. Bring it back, Miko. You feel gratitude, and then what you do is you feel what your life would be like without the gratitude, okay? Without having those things in your life, without having your mother and father in your life, without having a roof over your head, without having food in your fridge, without having warmth, without having a healthy body. You feel what your life would be like without those things. Very powerful tool. Exercise every single day. Whether it's a run, going to the gym, stretching, getting into your body will raise your vibrational state, and it's the greatest combater for depression. Reframing your thoughts, okay? When negative thoughts come in, you need to reframe them. This is what I do first thing in the morning. I don't listen to my thoughts when I wake up. I say, fuck you, and I'm not listening to you. I'm going into my soul, and I'm going to get up and raise my vibration. And the best way to do that in the morning, in my opinion, is a cold shower, because there's a very low barrier to entry. For you to get in the cold shower, in and out, takes 5 minutes, and you're done, and your vibration goes right up here, because of the endorphins it releases, because of the cold, it connects you to your body, and it's a very quick way to feel amazing first thing in the morning. Positive music, don't listen to rap music. It's very degenerative, and it's got toxic, heavy energy. Rock, jazz, uplifting, lo-fi music, some instrumentals. I recommend not listening to a lot of music with words, because words have an energy in them, and if you're taking in the energy of other people, it actually affects your vibration if you're not already very centered in who you are. Action. Always act. Don't think. Don't let the low vibrational state happen. Take action. Do something positive. Organization is crucial for routine development. If you have a routine that's high vibration, that has got high vibrational habits, like a morning routine structure throughout the day, you'll naturally fall into every vibrational step naturally. But if you've got no structure or organization in your house throughout your day, you're just going to be chasing pleasures and getting consumed by negative thoughts. And that's why routine is so important, because it's actually high vibration. And that is it. Okay. Key takeaways: don't let your day be dictated how you feel. You will go into different vibrational, low vibrational states of being throughout the day, but it's your job to combat them and come back to your true high vibrational state. We don't want to be this person. Okay. This is what the majority of people are like. We have the tools and the capabilities to become this person. But, boys, it comes down to the decisions you make on a daily basis of raising your vibration, maintaining it, and ultimately knowing how good you can feel on a daily basis. And then you will become identified with a high vibrational person naturally. So I hope you got value from this video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.